your Doom City friendly monster Coach D, and you are listening to the On the Way Up show only on Highly Unique Radio.
Yes, what's up, South Florida? Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's your favorite girl, Takara Star. I'm rocking in the building with the best coaches in the world. What's up, you guys? Good morning.
I'm going to let Coach D go first today, because I want to call Tuesday something else. I told you I'm going to have a name for the new things. I don't want to say Taco Tuesday today. So what's up, Coach D? How you feeling over there,
Hey, you already know what's up, people. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn? You already know, man. It's your friendly monster, Coach D, here rocking with you all early this Tuesday morning. Back to you, Coach. How you doing today,
Man,
sir?
I'm doing so good, man. I'm looking at my girl. She looking so vibrant over here. She look like a movie star. But today we going to call this Impact Tuesday because we impacting the world from right over here at Holly Unique Studio in Hollywood, Florida. Y'all get ready. Y'all going to hear Coach D all over the world. And Coach, I call her Lady Star. I'm going to say that because it don't, can I say Coach Lady Star?
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
I'll
Coach
rock with
Lady
that.
Star, Coach 954, and the one and only sitting in the middle. I got to ask him how he doing today. Coach Black. How you feeling, Coach Black?
What's the word, everybody? We in the
Ooh.
building. We're doing it big today.
Man, I like them glasses, Coach. You look like you blocking out the sun in here, man.
Just blocking out the hate from your side of the room.
I knew that was coming. That was a
Hey,
setup.
you already know. So what's going on, Star? I know you got a lot on your mind on Tuesday.
Yeah, good morning. How was your night last night?
It was very impactful. I did a lot of impacting.
A lot of impacting. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all you get. What you did last night.
Yeah, I guess I'll marinate on that, right? You know what? I honestly, I sat and I talked with God last night.
Amen.
I didn't really have any major plans. I thought I was going to get out and do something for Labor Day weekend. That wasn't God's plan for me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I did a lot for Labor Day though. We had the pool parties and all that great stuff. So around the holidays, it's family time. And I think right now the next one, the big one is what, Halloween?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we on that stretch because you hit Halloween, Thanksgiving, you might as well Christmas and New Year's. This year pretty much over.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all might as well get your Christmas suits ready.
Yeah, this is the fast track time. Like the holidays, the third and fourth quarter is when the year goes by. Fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fourth quarter. This is the last month for third quarter, as we all know, and then we're entering the fourth quarter, and you guys know fourth quarter is when we bring home that bacon and that gold. So,
We give
it's
it
either-
away back for Black Friday and Thanksgiving, and you know how much money but I mean, I'm cool with it because it's family time, but it looked like it's a cycle, at the end of the year before we celebrate, but we paying a lot of money to celebrate.
You know what, man? It's the fourth quarter, so everybody is just getting ready for the new year. You use the last 3 months of the year to get ready for the new year.
But Coach, I was just in the store, man. The average Halloween suit gonna run you about $30 to $40. That's a cheap suit. So
Yeah, that's true.
You're right.
you know what I'm saying?
But
So,
that's because you don't have style and creativity.
oh Lord, the first shot, she shot it at me, y'all. I want
No,
y'all to hear
no,
what
she's
she
talking
just
about in
said.
general,
That's-
not you, not
I told
personal.
you it's getting close to game day. Cause when I get close to game day, I
You get a
start
little
listening.
touchy.
Yeah, and
Baby, that was not for you.
Let me tell you a little
let's bring
secret.
it back. Let's
No,
bring it back.
no, I want
so
to-
what I
hey,
did
wait,
last
wait.
night,
Oh, yeah,
because
right.
nobody asked
Okay.
me.
Good morning, Coach D.
Thank you. What
How
I
you
did
doing?
last
Yeah.
night, man, we had an African theme at the house, man. So,
Zimbabwe.
we pretended
You
to
look
be,
like-
from Nigeria and Liberia, the
Okay.
entire family, the kids, we all dressed up and pretty much just, went back to our heritage, read a little bit more about, the African history and stuff because that's the future for us, man. Our family's planning on retiring in Africa. So
So, Coach, if you
Figure we
if
role-played
you
last
had
night.
no, I'm gonna start with Black. That's a good one. I know I'm jumping in here, but this is just on my mind, Coach. So, Mr. Black,
Yeah.
if you had to pick a tribe from Africa to represent you right now, today, what tribe would it be?
That's a good one. It would probably be somebody from Lagos, whatever the tribe
Lagos.
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 Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Lady Star. You get to pick a tribe out of Africa. What tribe would you want to be a part of?
So I did my ancestry, and I'm a part of the Bantu people.
The Bantu. Okay,
Yeah,
Bantu.
and Nigerian.
Okay. What about you, Coach D?
Man, I'm a firm believer and love the people in Liberia, so definitely Liberia. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna let y'all
He
know.
must have heard the Michael Jackson
Yeah,
song.
man.
Liberia Queen.
Ain't never been the same.
Never
You
the
know what I'm
same.
saying? Ain't never changed,
Never
man.
the same.
Well, the tribe that I will be a part of, and I want y'all to know, it's the tribe of Shaka Zulu
And where's Shaka Zulu
Who
from?
from Africa.
Oh my God.
What tribe? You,
All of the tribe.
That's
'cause
your
we-
question.
Hey, look at him,
goodness.
man.
Hey, man, we'll
Shaka
be-
was the
we'll
baddest
be right
one.
back
You
with
better
the
go
quote
find
of
out
the
about
day.
Shaka. You don't
Enjoy
know
this
about Shaka.
commercial-free
We'll be right
mix
back
from
with the quote of
one
the
and
day,
only
folks.
Black.
Yeah, we'll be right
Happy
back.
Tuesday morning.
This
Shaka
guy,
Zulu,
Shaka
baby.
Zulu. This
You
guy
already
right
know.
here. He's just the worst. We'll be right back.
All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I love it, Coach. I love it. I love it.
Coach, you
Yo,
know.
man, you are rocking with your Dune City friendly monster, Coach D, only on the highly unique Soul Flow. And today, quote of the day is: everybody's energy isn't for you. That's why you're drained. All right, here it goes. Everybody's energy isn't for you. That's why you are drained. Now, I love this quote today, man. So I'm gonna kick it off to the only lady in the room. Let us hear your thoughts.
So good morning, you guys. The first immediate thought I guess I have to share. I just learned something yesterday about basically microtoxic actions that can impact your energy, but you don't actually understand where it's coming from. So let me back up and explain this a little bit. Think of a scenario where you're hanging out with somebody. You might actually love this person. Sometimes you enjoy being around this person. And when you leave this person, you feel worse, or you feel kind of bad afterwards. You don't feel right in your spirit, in your energy. You might feel drained. And somehow, even though there wasn't any like direct criticism or put down, you feel like somehow you gave more to that situation than you received. And it could be very puzzling. Like I said, you know, you love this person, you think this person loves you, and they might, they could love you too. But there's a such thing as like microaggressions that someone can have with you, where they could be almost kind of putting you down, but with a smile on their face and what would appear to be like an upbeat tone. So you might not catch it right away. And it can also kind of hide in basically any crevice of doubt. So they'll do just enough to implant a seed of thought, but not enough to make it so direct that you're like, aha, there's enough room for doubt. And so even though you might not consciously be understanding what you're going through in that moment, when you leave, your body takes score. And so you will leave feeling, like I said, less upbeat than how you started, and you'll feel like you gave more to that situation. And somehow now you feel depleted. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna follow up with you behind that. What my thoughts is this morning regarding the quote of the day is that if you feel that you get drained from other people's energy, the best thing to do is to pretty much walk away. For me, that's my peace. I don't like to let other people work me or give them the
I
opportunity to
agree.
work me at all. So I like to just walk away from any intense situation.
So I'm sharing that story because when it's very obvious, then yes, my fight or flight spider senses will go off, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I probably need to remove myself from the situation. But I wanted to share that with our listeners because I've had this experience, and you out there might have that experience, had it in the past, or maybe will come across it, where it's not direct. You don't know exactly that you're in a microaggressive situation until you leave, because again, the body takes score. And so I think my advice
Say
with
micro. Say that word one more time.
microaggressions.
See, I have to write. See, y'all so smart. I be like, the words y'all be using, I never heard that term.
So basically,
Microaggression.
You know what passive aggressive
Passive
is?
aggressive. Yep.
You know, I ain't really studied that hard when I was in school. I wasn't paying attention. But you gave me a new one called microaggression.
Yeah, micro. There's
Okay.
the actions are so minute you would almost rationalize that it didn't happen.
So the people around you making micro movement taking away from your energy. That's what you
Right,
said.
beca-
Okay.
yeah.
It's like the energy vampire. They constantly just
These
sucking
people you
at
like,
you.
though?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, again, you can love this person. This person can love you. It could just be that moment, or maybe it's something you'll see habitual, and you know.
You saying so they do like little simple things to get on your nerves?
Yeah, let me
and then
trans- I could-
start
I could-
draining.
Oh, okay, Black, go break it down.
Let me
Yeah,
translate.
break it down to me, Black.
Joy suckers. The people who just
Okay,
suck your
oh.
joy, out your life, man.
Okay.
I mean, Coach D, I tell you, man, those people who that's always got a negative energy. Everything is a problem. That every situation in life is always a problem. You go to the restaurant, they want to go to this restaurant. You go to this restaurant, and the food is wrong. Send it back. Always just drama.
See,
I
that's
got you.
very evident. That's
Yeah,
not
that
micro.
would
That's
drain
very
you. I
evident.
got you. Okay.
Yeah. it's-
So it's like in my term, it's like the virtue. Like if somebody touch me and I'm gifted, and they trying to draw from my gift, if they touch me, they get a little bit of my gift.
Yeah, I guess so. You can use that too.
Okay. I'm going somewhere now. You know I'm setting this up for my turn.
You're a gambler, right?
Oh, Black. We going to church today, Black.
You're a gambler, so
Yeah.
that same energy is the same thing at a casino. When you hide at the casino, right? They always send somebody to cool you off.
But not only that, the casino, Black, since me and you go to the casino, they pump oxygen in the casinos, the lights and all that great stuff is to keep the energy at a certain level,
Yeah.
to keep your brain going.
Yeah, but that's different. What I'm talking about is when you're on a roll,
Yes.
you're rolling dice, or you're doing well in the cards, or whatever you play in a casino. What they do, they send people at you to kill.
To break your okay, when you're
break-
shooting.
yeah.
I got you now.
So
okay.
so you notice you be in the club, you be in the casino playing dice or playing poker, and you're on a roll, and then all of a sudden the people tap you on the shoulder. You want a drink?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
okay, I
hit-
follow you
yeah.
now.
That's what that is the way of microly changing your energy, right? To just deter you, just to throw you off. If you're focused on the dice and you get the energy going,
That's a great example.
and
That is a great
and
example.
they cut you, yo, you want a drink?
Hey,
You
but
want
what
water?
about this one, man? When you out there with your homeboys, you having a good time, and then she come at the door and say, "Babe, it's time to go get the kids." Did she do something?
I think she definitely shifted that energy.
Definitely shifted that.
Yeah,
All
I don't know
okay,
if that was
good.
micro though.
Good one, Star. I like
All right,
that
now
one.
let's go ahead and pass the ball around to Coach D, Coach 954.
Oh, Black ain't going today.
I already did it.
Oh yeah, you did good, Black. All
I
right,
put it in there.
so again, yeah, sometimes I have to go back to my preacher voice because today I'm gonna ask you who touched you.
Oh Lord.
See, there was a part where in the beginning, Coach D say everybody. You got to watch the word when he said everybody is drawing from your energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so the key word is energy. And there's a part that says you identify a spirit by the spirit, so two spirits can walk together. So there's a part in the story where it was a woman with an issue of blood, and there was a man going down the road somewhere, and then the people say if she can just get to him, and if she could just touch him, something would change about her. She pressed through just to touch him,
Yeah.
and when she touched him, because something left him and transferred to her, he said, "Who touched me?" So when your energy is down and you're feeling bad, I want you to look around your surroundings and start asking yourself, who is touching me? Don't let them draw your energy. Stay positive. I'm Coach 954. I'm going to give you the real truth. You do not fly with crows if you're an eagle, because they're going to keep you grounded. Who touched you?
And that's the quote of the day. We'll be right back. Hey, we are back. We are back with the local news. Well, there's a couple lucky people out here now in Florida. According to the Miami Herald, 2 lottery tickets worth over $100,000 were sold at a Publix store. And right now, the Fantasy 5 players won top prize over Labor Day weekend with tickets that both came from Pinellas County.
Oh, I know
Okay,
Pinellas
go
County. That's
ahead.
what my
That was
girl.
represented.
We had a girl.
You didn't know it a month ago.
Yeah, he did not know a
That's
couple
all right,
weeks
but
ago.
listen,
but
that's
our
Coach
guest,
Allie. That's Coach
yeah,
Allie.
Allie
yes.
was
Yeah.
here, and she's from Pinellas County.
No,
And-
wait, Coach. Hold on. Don't just say it like that. Coach Allie will be coaching with Coach 954. Allie, I hope you won that money, girl. I'm praying for you.
You need to call her because she.
No, she was just up there.
Listen. Well,
She went up for Labor Day.
She may not be. She may not be coming back. You better call
You
her.
better find out if she is one of those lucky winners. And the other winner was in the Tampa Bay area, according to the Florida Lottery. The first, a lucky player won $130,734 by using a computer-generated numbers and matching all 5 numbers on August 31st.
Coach, you be saying the
that's so
computer.
wonderful.
You talking about Quick Pick.
Quick pick, man.
Man, why you always don't say what the people know?
Hey, I'm just letting you know.
Computer-generated.
It is a computer-generated numbers.
That's called
and
Pick
it is,
Quick Pick does.
It is a Pick Quick, absolutely. And then in a Fantasy 5 evening drawing the next day, a player used their own set of numbers to win $105,279 Florida Lottery official says.
Yes.
Congratulations. We not gonna see none of that money, but
Congratulations,
that's
baby.
part of the lose. All right, keep going.
I wish that was us, man.
No, listen.
we
That's
need
that's
need some money down here in South Florida.
for the love of money. That's temptation. Next story.
I'll take
why
it.
is it? Why is it for the love of money?
Cause every year they run the same gamut. They're gonna make the lottery the mega ball worth billions and billions of dollars. And then they're gonna take all the money and got everybody playing for this money. And it ain't gonna. I ain't never seen nobody win the lottery. You ever seen somebody in your family, Black?
No, nobody in my family.
What about you, Coach D?
No, no one in my
What
family.
about you, Star?
I won the Tamarack lottery.
No, wait, hold on. Tamarack lottery. How much is the Tamarack lottery?
home.
Wait, Black. Hold on, man. Dang. How much you mean y'all had a Tamarack lottery or this was by the state?
It was by the city of Tamarack.
Oh, that don't count. I say the Florida. See
Or
what
the
I'm
money
saying?
probably came from the state, though.
No, this is why I have to slow down and ask you the question because you threw me off talking about, oh, yeah, I won the Tamarack lottery. That ain't no real lottery. That's a city thing. Did you ever win the Florida
She
lottery?
won.
It was a lottery.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
a lottery
How
pick.
much money did you win?
But
First
you-
of all, I said, did anybody in here win the Florida lottery? That is
Oh,
not
okay.
Tamarack.
No.
Do y'all understand the
I
word?
mean, Tamarack is in Florida.
Remember you said like an old show. You said that something different.
No, all right.
Right. I'm
Hold
like,
on, man.
Tamarack is in
Everything-
Florida.
Like you said, everything's Florida.
Wait, I said we all Florida.
But you know what? You're right. Get
But
off me. No, I have not.
All right,
All right,
good
perfect,
answer. So we 0-4 in here. We ain't won that.
Move on to the money again, man. Mega Million player win $1 million in Florida. Where was the lucky ticket sold? Well, here it is, guys. A Mega Million ticket bought in Florida narrowly missed the $627 million jackpot, but the player still won big, according to lottery officials. One lucky Florida resident ticket matched 5 balls during the Mega Million drawing Friday, August 30th, winning them a $1 million prize, officials said. And the Friday numbers were 10, 17, 20, 24, 54, and the Mega Ball was 8.
And to all
right.
the listeners listening to us on the highly unique platform here in Hollywood, Florida, I just want to let y'all know, Coach D is the one who picked the local news.
I did.
So here's the thing.
This is what's happening in South Florida.
We really ain't finna get none of these people money, but that's what he chose to talk about. So we just gonna go along with it.
Why do we want their money, Black?
Cause why we telling?
Why
them-
would we? Why would a
If you
man
gonna
want
make-
somebody else's money?
I want to know who won the lottery.
Yeah, 'cause
you know I want to know because, like you said earlier, if no one, all these people every week we play a lottery and all that money keep going to this treasure trove and they don't ever put anybody that wins, right?
Yeah.
I'll be tight. So when someone from Tampa, or Pinellas County, or someone from we get to know here that somebody from South Florida that was one number away, that leaves a gambling man in me. I'll keep going back. 'Cause if they never show a winner,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop playing.
But let me give y'all a little secret, cause Coach 954, I do my research sometime. I like to be an active listener, but I do know that the Rockefellers are one of the biggest reasons that America exists. And back in the day, they used to have little stuff they ran around called the numbers in the community. So if you really want to control something, just say, hey, we got a lot of money and act like somebody won it. Maybe you just put a plant there, because I ain't never seen nobody in my family win this kind of money.
Again,
so until I see somebody that I know personally win millions and millions of dollars, I'm not going to believe it.
Don't do that.
Show me somebody. You ain't got nobody.
Wait.
Coach D ain't got nobody. Star ain't got
Don't
nobody.
do that.
Show me one.
No, don't do that. Because if that's your mantra you're going to go with, you just said, if you don't see it, you don't believe it. That's what you're saying, right?
I don't believe in the lottery.
Okay, you don't be so.
No, I don't.
So if they
God
don't,
said, "Blessed are those who see."
He don't believe
who
it 'cause
believe.
No, I
who do
said
not
I
need
don't
to
believe
see.
in the
Yeah.
lottery. I believe it's a broken system.
Okay, well
That's what
cool.
I'm saying. Because if
we
you're
don't need
making
another
billions of
gambler anyway.
dollars, why would you just give billions of dollars to one person? If you got billions of dollars, if we have the capability of raising that kind of money, then just let's do
okay. So
like an ELOC or whatever. What y'all call that?
Coach D,
yeah.
what Coach D started. We're gonna. I'm gonna take over one of your shows one of these days.
Yes.
And I'm gonna personally go find 4 people who won the lottery, any lottery, Michigan, New York, or whatever. I'm gonna have them call in or come in.
All right.
And then let them explain about the lottery and their luck, right?
Yeah, I about to say I've seen people who won the lottery or said they won the lottery on YouTube and they tell their story. A lot of them lose the money. So there's a lot of stories of people who have won the lottery and have lost all that money and, might even be worse off because of it.
I come from a family of 11. My family's so big. I mean,
so they should have won.
Yeah, somebody that giving should have won
Well,
some money.
are you buying a ticket? Are you buying a ticket, Coach? Because
Hey,
that's the first
let's
step.
let's get back to the local news, guys. All right. According to Miami News Time, Miami man wrongfully imprisoned for 17 years sued the city for $16.75 million. All right. That's a North Miami man who served 17 years in prison for a murder he did not commit, is suing the Miami department for more than $16 million. And this took place back in July 2006, where the man was 19-year-old. His name is Emmanuel Jean Sakpase.
Nobule.
Was preparing to head off to college with a dream of becoming a pro football player when the police arrested him for murder of convenience store owner Muhammad. So now he's going back there in court, and he's going after
I love that.
$75 million.
That's a great story.
That's
now.
like Lotto.
Now,
Yeah.
I hope he wins.
That's the lotto, right?
I hope he wins.
Hold up. Now, you say he was in jail for how many years?
17 years.
17 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing my numbers here. And then you also said that they want to pay him $75 million.
No, I did not say they want to pay him. This is exactly what he's going after, $16.75 million.
Oh, he only getting $16 million.
No. This is what he's going after.
He's trying to. He's suing this.
That's what he's suing them
He's
for.
suing them for $16,755,000. Yeah.
So what he's saying is, I was in prison for
I want $1 million. I want
$1
$1
million a year.
Yeah.
This is my point exactly. This man been locked up in prison for, and you mean tell me we can put together to make $100 million, and you only gonna get him 16?
No. This is what he's suing for.
No, dog. That's why I told you, system broken.
No. You're missing. There's some few words you're missing.
What?
He's only suing for that. He could
go for more.
He could sue for more.
Yeah.
He decided he put a value on it for himself. He said, "I'm gonna sue the state for $1 million plus, $1 million plus a year.
$750,000.
I'm gonna sue them." And that's what he's suing. Now they're not giving it to him. He has to go to court and win this money.
But what I'm saying to you, Black, and I know these, so I don't want to sound uneducated on the air. I know these are two different departments, the Florida Lottery and who you finna sue. But if you could raise that kind of money in the Florida Lottery and you lock this man up for 16 years and he's innocent, he's worth more than $16 million.
Well, that's for his. And
I think that's his decision to
It's
make.
two things.
No, I think Florida should just give him the money. What we got to sue for?
It starts two things here. I want to battle. I want to attack.
Yeah, come on.
But I don't.
I told you we gonna fight today.
I don't want to throw the show off. But this is the same man.
Hey, man.
Right? This is the same man on previous shows was telling people, if you get locked up, you should die tomorrow. Right?
That's
Yeah,
if you commit.
that
That's
was
if you
him.
convicted the crime. No,
But he was convicted for the
He was
crime.
convicted
he
for a
didn't do
murder.
a crime. He
But-
was innocent.
But he was
Unjustly,
convicted.
he was
the
imprisoned.
injustice was done because they took him to prison for 17 years.
It
but
took
what
time
I
for
said
them
on
to
that show, and I
realize
know
that
the show
he's
Black's
not
talking
guilty.
about, I told Black I saw this with my own eyes. So we had a show because if he want to go there, we'll go there. I told Black, I said, if I walk in that door and I see this man doing this to my wife and I see it with my own eyes, I don't need no jury to convict him. I'm going to convict him and I'm going to send him to his maker. That's what I said.
Well, we were talking about the electric chair, and you said, why does he have to sit on death row? Why are they using the citizens' taxpayer money to fund it? They might as well, the minute they...
No, I said me. I didn't say in a court of law, so don't twist it up. I said if I see it with my own eyes, I'm gonna be the jury.
That's a different.
Wait. Let me be
going
clear.
back to saying
then y'all
the rate.
Oh man, y'all playing games
when we
today,
talked
man.
about the young man, finally they convicted him and he is set to go on death row. Your question is, why waste the taxpayers' money? Why not just inject him immediately?
Right,
and get
and
rid
then
of it?
Mr. Black came back. He said, "Hey, that wouldn't be fair because we want to give him a reason to have."
Correct.
Wait, Coach, hold on. That's why we on the talk show so we can talk and have dialogue.
All right, let's have dialogue.
What Mr. Black said was, you have to give him a chance to have an appeal. So what I said was, I understand our system. I say our system is broken because I gave the illustration. If I catch you stealing, can I cut your pinky toe off?
You did.
And y'all said no. I said, if I see you do something and I know you did it to my family, I feel like I could come over there and whoop your butt. That's what I said. So that is not
okay.
the court of America lie and justice.
Listen, once again,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Muhammad who died,
Yes, sir.
his family probably still believe that Mr. Blah 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 did it. That's how they felt. They felt that this man did it for whatever he must have fit the description. He was in the store, whatever the case. They felt so. Even then, after 17 years, they got new evidence that this Haitian brother didn't do it.
So the people, that's what I'm saying. So they should go back to that police department and get rid of the whole police department because what did y'all get this evidence to convict this innocent man?
Well, new technology always gives way for new evidence all the time, and I think that was the point, that sometimes we need that grace in the due process of the system so that things like this can happen. This man was unwrongfully imprisoned for years. So I think what you guys were saying is that's why if someone's sentenced to death, we don't want to kill them right away. We want to give them time to do the due process and maybe bring new evidence. Or, at one point in time, we couldn't even use like bodily fluids and things like that for evidence. People were getting convicted wrongfully all the time, especially black men. And then thanks to the evolution of technology, now we can say, no, this man's bodily fluids was never on the scene. In fact, it belongs to this guy. So,
But that's accurate. But here's the thing, Lady Star. You still have to go back to our government because our government is the ones that swore to protect and serve, to go find the evidence, to do all the stuff. That's your police force. So where do we hold accountability?
Nah,
well, that's what my brother's doing now. That's why he's suing them.
He has to sue. It shouldn't even be no suing.
No. But wait,
What are we suing for?
Hold on, you missed the point. He got charged, right?
Yeah.
He went to trial. In the trial, 12 people said he did it. Based on the evidence, they said
they wrongfully
convicted him, right?
Yep.
So he said he had a defense attorney, right? And the defense attorney lost the case.
You know what? 9 times out of 10, he probably went
Public defender.
with a PD. Public defenders. And what's crazy in our community is that none of us want to go into court with our private representative, right? We all want to leave it in the hands of the court to handpick who's going to be your representative in court. One thing that I've learned from a young age, is that you never walk into court with a public defender. You want to hire somebody privately who's going to work on your behalf. The public defender, they have a stack of paper. They give your case no more than 2 to 3 hours.
I agree with you, but I've seen a case in the last 10 years that the public defender department, they went to work and they won this kid case. And this kid was
kudos to that public.
Big up.
We don't always hear that. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, I was shocked. I went to court to watch this case. The young man got pulled over. In his car, he had all kind of documentation in his car. I'm talking about IDs, fake IDs, all kind of stuff, right? He got pulled over for a speeding ticket. You broke a U-turn, right? He pulled over and broke a U-turn. The cop hit the bells on him, pulled him to the side. His license suspended. His tag was all dirty, right? Everything was dirty. Not looking good that day for the homie, right? And when they popped his trunk, they saw all this evidence.
Wow.
Right? Now, what happened was two things. When he pulled over in a private parking spot, right? They didn't get a warrant to search his trunk. Secondly, when the officer did the bolo on the tag, right? He said the wrong VIN number because the car came back stolen, right? It should have just been illegal registration. Mm-hmm. It came back stolen. Unfortunately for the young man, he was on probation, so his probation was violated off rip. So now he's looking at a major case. He got a probation violation. He's stuck in jail already, but then he's looking at a major case, and this public defender's office went to work, and they proved one, it was a legal search, right? So all fruits from a legal search is now thrown away.
Okay. Now
right?
we working. There you go.
And that when they pulled the tape from him calling the VIN number out, he said the wrong VIN number. So they didn't have probable cause to search the car anyway. Yo, this man walked out of. He unfortunately couldn't walk out of jail because he was on the probation still, but he walked away from that case, throwing everything out. Changed that man's life.
Look at God.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. But
So what I'm saying to you is, I wouldn't want to go in the trial with a public defender for sure, 100%. But to on their side today, just for today, not all public defenders are bad. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's favor on his life.
You know
Coach,
what,
I
that's
know
some
we still
good
in
news
local
today.
news.
Yeah.
You got any more local news, Coach?
No, this is the news of the day. We'll be right back after
Hey,
paying
y'all, we
some
went
bills.
in on the news. Man, y'all already know it's your boy Coach 954. I'm talking life, I'm talking sports, and I'm talking the good news. But y'all know what, I'm going to put it all together sometime, so you got to catch up. You got to flow with me because you don't never know where I'm going to go. But I want to pay a special tribute to a young man from right there in Deerfield Beach, Florida. We call him Motor. Motor went on to play at the Packer Rattlers, went on to play at American Heritage, went on to play at Florida. Now I'm messing up trying to tell his story. Playing at FAU, right there in Boca Raton. We had billboards for him for Heisman from that little old college. And now Motor is playing in the NFL for the New York Giants. But the good news is, he got down on one knee the other day and proposed to his fiancée, the one that's been with him a long way. So the question that I want to have for y'all out there in radio land, but Motor, we proud of you and we see you. And you're doing it the right way. You represent family and you putting your family together because they do have a little child together. Do you believe that the woman that was there in high school should be the one to get the crown? I'm going to start with you, Lady Star.
Not necessarily.
Woo.
I think that you want to grow with someone who can grow with you. And where it's interesting, I have to say this, right? Because I've thought about this for myself. Like, I would love to meet somebody now as opposed to getting famous and then everybody trying to get with me for maybe who I am, what I have, and whatnot.
But wait, stop. I don't think you understood the question.
Okay.
This young lady been with him a long time. She started with him in college.
No, I mean, obviously they have something good going on. He engaged her and they're gonna get married. So in that situation, he feels like, yeah, she's the one to ride out with. I'm just here to say that might not be everybody's story. There's certain people that you have dated in the past that you probably don't think is a good fit for who you are now today. And I think that's a reality.
Wow, I didn't expect that one from you, Star.
I know,
So you saying
I know.
to me, you threw me off. I thought you were gonna be like, no, the one who was there first. So you
So
saying,
it's not
well, I'm
about-
just trying to get the scenario here. So the girl that been loyal to you, been there when you didn't have nothing, was there when you was starting out.
Yeah, but
And now
see,
you wait, hold on, let me set it up. Now you know I like to tell my story.
Set it up.
I'm setting up. Now you all out here and you done came up and you're doing good. And here come this little other woman look at you and wink her eye. And You think that's okay to go with her?
Listen, I understand what you're talking about as far as loyalty and commitment. And if I'm in a relationship with someone I love, I'm going to be loyal and committed to them. What I am going to say, though, is in the process of life, it might not have been an NFL contract. It could be anything. You could just be evolving in life, and that person is not able to go with you. Like you said, back when you guys didn't have nothing, you guys were great, but maybe you guys both were okay with being a little toxic. Maybe you guys were both okay without having anything. Nobody needed anything. And then maybe one day you woke up and said, well, gosh, I want to do something with my life. And you started moving in that direction, and maybe that person can't go.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to switch it to Black. Black, I'm going to have to turn it around a little bit because you met this young lady at a younger age and she wanted to be a movie star. She ain't had nothing. And you molded her. You loved her. You nurtured her. You made her believe in herself. You put her in a role. And then here come Paramount or whatever they call her and tell her, no, come over here with us. We better for you. Leave Black. How would you feel, Black?
Again, I'll probably feel, disenchanted, upset about it. But then at the same time, if it's meant for me, it's for me. If it's not, it's not. So. But in regard to your homeboy who got engaged, I think if he's happy with her and she waited, and let's see how it works. Let's see if the damage of waiting so long.
What's the damage, Black?
Yo, sometimes you have me waiting like you waited for somebody so long. And you finally get the prize, and you realize the prize is not really what I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? So this lady probably waited and don't know all the stuff he probably did. Oh, vice versa, he don't know all the stuff she went through waiting for him.
No, they're a love couple. I see them. I believe they in love. I ain't gonna let you. I think Motor, you hear Coach 954 saying that Motor, when I see them together, they look like they really love each other and have a true love for one another.
I saw a lot of love when J-Lo and Ben got together after 20 years. That looked like a lot of hot love.
They acted. Coach D over there. What you doing over there, Coach D? What you think, Coach?
Man, congratulations, Motor.
Daddy.
Yeah, at first I was about to say, we're not speaking on Motor. Congratulations. You just threw a general topic out there.
We love you. Hey, we love when we see young people going and jump in that broom. But in more sports news, Jaylen Brown went over there for the Olympics, and he made a statement. He said he may never come back to America.
Let's make that correction. He wasn't selected for the USA team.
So he was just over there visiting?
Yeah, he was just visiting.
So why did he say he didn't want to come back to America, Coach?
I think that's because he wasn't picked by the USA administration team to participate in this past Olympics. And I think he's just, venting on social media. And I think the folks are actually reading too deep into what he's saying. That's all that is.
Okay, well,
I'll second that notion.
We're just gonna give the facts here on the way up. You know, we ain't gonna follow what the media trend is putting out there and trying to destroy this young man's name. We all know that he is an upcoming star in the league right now. He is possibly one of the best players at the Boston Celtics, and I just think the media is just twisting what he said. He's just basically making a statement that, he wasn't selected because he believed Nike had a major decisions.
Oh, okay.
With that, big corporate got involved, and that's the reason why he didn't make the team.
But here's the question, Coach. Again,
so if y'all didn't pick me this year, don't pick me in future years. Basically, is what he's saying.
So Jason Tatum was on that team, and we needed LeBron to go out with the bang because LeBron is on his way out.
But if you look at every man that was outside of Steph Curry, but all the other players that were picked, they were all sponsored by Nike. But outside of Steph Curry.
But that's the play. That's what I'm saying. So Star is the star of this show on the Way Up show. So we want to make sure that Star is the star of the show. Mm-hmm. So when it comes time to endorsement deals like Ace Magazine, I can't tell them to put me up front if it's going to be better for the business.
Correct.
Is that right, Mr. Black?
Yeah, but I think I want to add to what a coach is saying. When you have a lot of money, America ain't always that sexy.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like when you have a lot of bread and you could live anywhere in the world, you got $300 million. You could really live anywhere. America ain't always that sexy. I would like to be some other places.
Listen, Black, you touching on what I was about to say. I was
Okay,
like,
jump on
you
in
know,
now,
black
Star.
men feel like they get treated better outside of the U.S.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, don't talk about that because we still stuck here. Can we
What's
leave?
up,
No.
passport bros? That's what that's all about. Men feel like they get way better treatment.
And so
Outside
I
of
look
the
at
US.
I look at it. It could be multiple things. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, when you have $300 million, the America doesn't look that as great. You can live a lot of other places and live a whole lot different with that kind of money coming in. So I didn't think, like Coach D was saying, they're looking too much into this and putting too many words in this man's mouth. All the man will say, yo, if I could do something different, I might not come back to America. That's it.
Well, Mr. Black, I thank you because you taught me how to make sure we stay on point, but we transition. And like right now, I know I only have about 5 minutes left in my segment. So I want to pivot and give this question to Lady Star. Lady Star, what is Passport Bros?
I don't know nothing about that. I just give them a shout out, but that's not my circle.
No, I'm saying I don't know
I'm
the
just-
definition of what a passport bro is.
Yeah, I feel like a man. What I'm trying to say is, I feel like a man should speak on man things. Go ahead, Blake.
No, Lady Star, this is to you. Do you know what a passport bro is?
No, I'm gonna say no. No,
Mr.
no, no.
Black,
Good
okay.
answer.
Yeah, no.
Mr. Black, I want to be in the passport bros. What they do?
They get out of here. They fly out. And,
Oh.
and then people get flew out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'll leave it like that.
All right. Well,
Holla at the passport, bro.
Okay, Coach D. Well, you know about the passport bro?
Hey man, whatever Mr. Black said, I'm gonna follow up on that,
All
man.
right. Last one, man. Y'all know I love the Diesel, man. But the Diesel keep being in my trending timeline for being on a yacht with a 29-year-old girl. And they acting like something wrong because I thought the Diesel and Ashanti moved on with a preacher, right? With a pastor. His wife. Shaq's wife. What's her name?
Oh,
Oh my God, not Ashanti.
No.
Ashanti
Nah,
with Nelly.
Chantel.
Shawnee Brown.
Shawnee Brown.
Shawnee O'Neal.
Oh,
Okay.
what was her name? I said Ashanti. I don't know.
No,
the lady's
Shawnee.
name.
That's
Shawnee.
I
that's
think
wrong.
that's her name, right?
I was like,
Hey,
Nelly?
Shawnee.
You know about
I
Nelly?
know, I was like,
Nelly,
what?
Hey, look, I'm trying to protect the Diesel because I don't like how they doing my boy. So what's her name again?
Shawnee.
Shawnee Brown. I
Okay,
believe.
Shawnee, she divorced Shaq
Yeah.
and she married a pastor. Am I correct?
Yeah. Mhm.
Now Shaq has him a 29-year-old young lady,
Yeah.
and they're saying it's something wrong with that. So I'm going to bounce that question to Lady Star. Do you see anything wrong with that?
Correction. Her name is Shawnee Henderson now. It's no longer O'Neal.
Yeah.
Shawnee
She
Henderson.
got married.
See, that's what I'm saying. Coach D gonna go get the facts. I said she
I
wasn't married.
appreciate that. So,
Yeah.
Coach D, can we
All
check
right.
no, first off, no, I don't have no issue with whatever anybody doing.
Okay.
I respect it. If he like it, I love it.
Okay.
But I think you had brought this up a couple shows ago, but the girl's age was lower. So
I
today
don't know
she's
her
29.
name. Listen, I'm gonna say she's in her 20s. Listen, guys, I'm on a radio show. I don't have time. I don't have a teleprompter. I'm going off of memory. But the point of the matter is, do you think it's
no, it has a big difference.
Yeah, 29 to 25. What's the difference,
29 is a
Stop,
big
Black.
is a big difference.
There
my
is.
Black?
brother.
25.
If it's 25, 24, 21, 20 versus 29 is a big difference, my brother.
So how old was she, Coach D?
How old is who?
The girl Shaq was legendary dating.
I don't know.
All right, well,
It-
let's
it-
just
it-
give her 25.
If she's 25,
And Shaq is, let's say, 50. Is it a problem?
If it was my child, I probably would be a little uncomfortable with it, but it's not my child. So I got to revert back to if they like it, I love it.
What you think, Black?
I'm a second that notion.
Oh, man, this is a good show today. Everybody.
Because why I'm a second that notion because she's right. If it was my daughter, right,
yes.
dating a man 2 times her age, older as me or older than me, I would be a little perturbed.
But I'm saying.
But
Go ahead, I'm listening.
but if your daughter,
Holla at you. Yeah, all right, Black. We finna fight. Hey, y'all, look here, man. We about to go to commercial break. Black, play some music cause right now. He just pushed the nerve.
That got you right there.
yeah.
So before we go back, man, of course, y'all already know this was released earlier this year. That was May 10th of 2024.
Okay.
To be his girlfriend is 21 years old.
Whoa.
21.
She is 21
Ooh.
years
Oh,
old.
now you Owen?
Wait, listen, man. Listen.
You was more than 2
Hold
minutes
on,
ago.
hold on. Y'all know where my heart at. So again, and I'm gonna say this because it's some fast little girls out there.
Oh, now the girl.
No.
Fast.
No, I'm
Wow.
finna tell you straight up because I told y'all my story. My daughter told me, she said, "Daddy, they ain't gonna do nothing to call you a sugar daddy." Because I talked to my daughter, but these young ladies are approaching these old men. So at the end of the day, she looks at Shaq as
A meal ticket.
a meal ticket. So let's be real. I don't have no problem with this. Is the On the Way Up show. We talk real life. So if this 21-year-old girl is coming to me and saying, "I want to be with you. I'm good. I know what I want. My heart is ready," why not? She grown. And then,
But you really
Hey, by
got-
the way, the company that's reporting it is Times Now. It's not on the way up or
Right,
highly unique.
right,
So,
good.
so
I
I
love
love
that.
ain't nobody gonna
All
sue
right?
us.
I
It's
love that.
Times Now.
good job,
yeah,
Coach.
we're not getting sued.
Good job,
Thank you,
Coach.
Coach D, for making sure. So now we're gonna talk about the story because Mr. Black gave me 2 extra additional minutes. I'm doing
Do your
good.
thing. I
He
ain't mad
said
at
I
you.
could talk about it. So here's the question: if this young lady approaches him, looks him in the eye, and say, "Mr. O'Neal, I'm a grown woman. I want you."
But you think that's
Is
how
that
it went?
going to satisfy you? If your daughter told you that
If my daughter,
at 21,
wait, I'm
at
tell you.
21,
First of all, I had this conversation with my daughter when she was 12. I said one thing about me, Nikki, and she know I call it. If I say her name, y'all know I had this conversation. I say I am not the coochie police.
At
So-
12 years old.
You darn right.
At 12 years old.
You better believe it, because that's the part when you
You
go.
were at 12 years. You were at 12 years when she was 12 years old. You was not the coochie police at 12 years old.
I can't be, because when she go to school, she has to make a choice to listen to what her daddy
man.
said. So here's the thing: when
Oh
you're
man.
this is what I'm telling you. You can't be.
Oh no, I no. Until she's 18, I'm not. I don't want to use the word like that, but I'm some policing something.
No,
if
'cause-
she in my crib, I'm policing
No.
something.
Hey, guys, let's go pay some bill. We'll be right back after these
Oh,
messages.
they don't want to talk about real life. Baby girl, I love you. Thank you. You did so good. My baby 25 with my grandbaby, and she know daddy keep it real. Let's go to break, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna call Tyrone on you, bro.
Good morning, South Florida. You are rocking with the On the Way Up show. I'm your girl, Takara Star, and I'm hosting Culture Conversations today, y'all. Everybody ready?
You know I'm ready. Oh, hey, look, you got us trained. We all talking at the same time.
We are ready.
Wow, Star.
Yes.
Did you hear that? The unison of the men. Yes.
We are ready.
I was saying, let me hear it in your deep voice.
Yes, we are ready for you.
are ready.
No. Y'all know we gonna switch this thing up in a minute, but get to us, Star. Let's go.
Listen, you guys. So the theme today is intuition, right? Some people call it having or being able to hear a voice from God. Some people call it having a gut feeling. I want to talk about this. Earlier in the show today, we talked and shared how people had won the lottery, right?
Yeah.
What a wonderful thing. Somebody did a quick pick and somebody picked the numbers. I'm curious to know if any of them felt like they were going to win. I had my personal experience. It didn't count as the state lottery, but I won the Tamarack City Lottery, and when I applied for it, I knew that I was going to win.
All right.
I had an inkling.
Because I want to back up, because in that segment, you said that, and at the time I was trying to prove my point about the Florida lottery.
Yes, sir.
So I want to be Coach 954 now in my deep voice,
Oh, okay.
and I want to say, hey, Lady Star,
Yes.
how did you win the Tamarack lottery?
So going back to intuition, and for me, I've processed this as hearing a voice from God, meaning that I will have a bright idea or a just a feeling that I should do something, or sometimes I'll know certain things. And in this case, for me, it felt like God said, it's time for you to get a house. And then I had the bright idea that there's money for first-time home owners here in Florida, and I want anybody who's interested in getting a house to hear this. So I said, okay, there surely is money out there somewhere for me to get this house. And I was looking through online at the different cities here in Florida and South Florida to see what kind of incentives they had for first-time home buyers. And it just so happened that the city of Tamarack was having a first-time home buyer lottery.
And you put your name in the hat.
It wasn't actually a literal name in the hat.
You know
it
how
was,
it goes.
but yeah, it was ran digitally. I remember when I went online and I saw that they were hosting this, everything within my body began to change. Like the hairs on my arms stood up. I got, what do you call it, like goosebumps.
I know what you're talking about. I'm a poker player. I got
Yeah.
that same instinct.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I have them on the line, because, boy, they think I'm sitting over there sandbagging, but I got them pocket aces. Boy, Black know what time it is, because if Black ever play against me, you'll never know what I got. But when I feel, listen, I'm going to tell you a little secret, Star.
Yeah.
That's a gift. Because sometimes I get pocket deuces, right? And something in my gut say, play them deuces. And we at the end of the tournament, Star. But if you ever know about poker, it'll come 8, deuce, ace. And I say, oh, yeah, I got the 8 right now. Because guess what I got? I got trips. But that's a hand I normally would throw away. But when God tell you to play it, because in that moment, that's the shift. That's how you get all the chips. But I ain't going to give out all my secrets on the airways, because I'm going to be playing some poker tournaments. But going back to your story, Stop.
No, I think that's
feel
a
them
great-
goose butts on you.
Yeah. Sometimes I call it spidey senses, but no, that's great. Actually, I wanted everyone here to share their stories if they've had any inclinations, intuitive hits. I guess the long story short is, everyone knows I won that lottery. I applied for it. There was obviously a lot others who applied for it, but something told me that it was going to be me.
Yeah, I can actually relate to that. Back in 2009, I went to the Pompano racetrack casino. It's now owned by the Harrises, I believe.
Yeah, Harris Casino.
Harris Casino. And they were doing a drawing on a Wednesday night. My brother and I, Gene, we went there, and we only went for the drawing, okay? And the drawing was a vehicle and $10,000. And because I had my player's card, all right, they send you your registration. So I got 2 tickets. I put it in the drum, and I looked at my brother-in-law. I said, watch, I'm going to win that $10,000. They're going to say my name, all right? And then when they pull out the ticket and they said my full name, okay, my government name,
Yes, sir. I know you holler. Show the people what you did, Coach.
I looked at my brother-in-law and I said, I told you.
Wow.
It's just because I felt it. I'm like, man, 2 tickets against all these other tickets in there. I know that she was going to pick mine. And there's only one Peter Lance Dantes in the world. I know that.
Yes, sir.
I own that name, right?
Wow.
So when I heard that, I was like, wait a minute. I told you.
And
So
that's
I
you.
ran up there. Let me tell you guys what my experience was after I won. Ladies from all ages, bro.
Oh, Lord.
They all was coming to me, hugging, and all that craziness.
You felt like
My-
Luther.
Look, my brother-in-law listened to the radio station. He can tell you guys this. He could call in and tell you guys the story. We had ladies from the age of 70 and down. Just, like, it was crazy.
What you think they wanted, Coach?
Man, they wanted some of that money, man. But you know what I did, bro?
But Coach,
I went in there.
Coach. So they wanted some money.
They wanted some money.
What they were trying to give you?
I didn't want shit from them. I was trying to. Hey, to be honest, man,
I'm just
I
playing.
won the money, and you know how the security got to drive you to your vehicle.
Right.
So they drove us to the vehicle. I had $10,000 in my hand at that time, and at that time the PlayStation 2 or 3 came out. So I was like, man, what a lucky day, right? And I'm like, bro, let's go get the PlayStation. Bought a big screen TV. Again, I didn't have financial education at the time. Bought a big screen TV, and I bought the PlayStation. We got Madden 2009, and we just got some beers, and we went home. Just started playing. The next morning, I took about $6,000. I took $6,000, and my mom's always been like my secret. You know what? Let me not say that on the air, but
yeah, you good. But listen, we all done hit. So start now.
Yeah.
Now we done felt the goosebumps. Now where you trying to take this story at? Cause we lucky in this room. So how do we put this into where you going at with this story?
absolutely.
What? That's a great question, because you as a church man, I know you know the verse where it says faith comes by hearing and hearing the word of God, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I hope to do today is just to share with our listeners that intuition is real.
Okay.
And it actually doesn't matter what you believe in religiously. Now there's scientific evidence that talks about intuition, and they've plugged people up to brain scanners when they are receiving intuitive hits. And you can see certain regions of the brain that will light up when this happens, when people get clairvoyance or have a vision. So now science is backing up and biology is backing up that intuition is real, no matter what you call it, a gut feeling, a notion, or it comes from God. This is something that we all possess. And if we think of it as a voodoo or something that's religious based, we might swipe it under the rug and not fully utilize the benefits and the gifts of being alive and being a human being here, right? Because intuition has definitely helped me in my life. I'm just sharing one of many stories. But Black, I wanted to hear yours as well.
I mean, I've seen for me, it's called miracles for me, right? So I've seen the first time I seen the miracle is when I was in a tight situation in life, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is not gonna happen. You active too much, and this never gonna work, and blah 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 blah." And I took a moment and just asked Most High, yo, I need this blessing right now. Like, I need this blessing. I know the gatekeepers do not want me to get this. And I'm telling you, I had an attorney, and she was like, nah, don't do that. Don't ask for that. Nah, just chill. We'll come back. And I was like, nah, I need you to ask him for that right now. Like, talk to him, tell him I need this. And I'm telling you, a quick prayer, and I just seen it. I know he was gonna say yes, and within moments he came. He got on there, he, like, called me last. Yo, what up? Yeah, we bring this case back. You know, he's acting for this, that, and the third, and he acting for this and this and this, and he was like, yeah, give it to him.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
And
Mr. Black,
like
like it was supposed to happen early in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
I got to jump in right there, Mr. Black, because I deal with a lot of people, especially with the mental health and all the stuff going on. And I know you can kind of touch on this because you have your masters. But they're saying that religion and the belief in God or a higher power sometimes shouldn't be talked about because they're saying you're talking to things from a medical standpoint.
yeah, I believe on a medical standpoint that science don't support you talking to people and getting answers, right? Science don't support that.
So that's what I'm saying. So you got kids out here.
But that's why to fit in my point. That's why I think that sometimes it's about just having faith, right? There are things in this world that we can't see, right? The things that our physical eyes don't see, our nose can't smell this level, our ears can't hear it on this level. That when a dog whistle is blown, we can't hear it,
Right.
but the dogs can. You know what I'm saying? So, but it doesn't mean it doesn't. It's not happening, right? Or can happen. So for me, I believe in the Most High. There's a higher being. Now, as science supports stories and science explaining when science was peeling back the stuff about faith, right? And simple conversation, right? 130 years ago or 230 years ago, right? The highest point of civilization our mind could see was when you look up in the sky, there was the clouds, and then it's supposed to be something beyond the clouds, right?
Right.
Okay.
Something called a sky.
Right, sky, right? It's space, and then beyond that, but go back to BC, right? When they mention that up beyond the heaven, behind the clouds, there's the heavens,
There's the heavens,
right?
correct.
So people believe that, right? Science then peeled that back and said, nah,
Zeus ain't up there.
right? It ain't Zeus. When you get past the clouds, there's space, and there is the black. There's really space. There's no pearly gate, and the guys at the gate, and the man holding the thing like, yo, your name is, it's not really, that's not there, right?
Why can't you saying that they said that's not there?
Yeah, so-
you know it's
yeah.
not there.
Well, how you know that's not there?
Because we've been up there
We,
now.
we've been in space. We've been.
No. You've been in space in your physical body. But when you're a man of faith, there's a second covenant. Wait,
No. Stop talking.
Okay,
We're
come on
not
now, we
there.
go, yeah,
No.
You can only see what you can see with your
Again,
eyes.
stop talking.
Yeah, okay,
You see,
Science is gonna mess you up.
No.
I think his point was that he
man-
has faith because science takes time to catch up to explain things that people of faith already know.
No.
But the people of faith, hold on.
No. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm gonna help you.
I like black.
Okay.
Got it.
Right.
Come on with it, black.
What I'm saying is because Mr. Bible Puncher, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
You know I got to preach it.
Mr. Bible Puncher, the physical went like we're talking about physical,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Before
What we can prove.
what we can prove.
Correct.
So what happened was in BC,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
They said when you get to past the clouds, there's the heavens.
Right. Who is they?
Whoever it is, bro.
That's the spirit.
It's our culture. No,
Bro,
so
stop
these
that.
are.
No.
No.
It's somebody talking to you.
Bro, we
Yeah.
talking man when man was talking in the BCs.
Okay, but
Right.
what spirit was talking in him? You
What
can't.
it-
You know what I'm saying? Because it's either right or wrong.
Oh,
so
okay, forget that. Forget
yeah,
right
okay.
now, right now,
right now, talk to me.
right now,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
When you go past the clouds, there's no heaven, bro. Right now.
He never said it was gonna be past the clouds. He said when you die, you see heaven. How you gonna see heaven if
Once
you ain't
again,
dead?
once again,
Are you dead?
once again, you're talking about in another life form.
I say you can't see heaven unless you die. So you
But-
ain't gonna
so
never see
because-
it.
Once again,
Okay.
Star, hold this, and
Yeah.
Coach D, hold it, because I love when the church man gets in this space and he try to overtalk you and put in the word of God in a conversation that was not talking about the word of God.
I did not say the word of God. You said you couldn't see heaven.
Stop talking,
All right,
right? Outside of your mic.
It does sound like you're referring to the parables in the Bible versus what I hear Black saying is, as a culture society, the stories that we pass down and the way that we explain things to each other as we made sense of the world. At one point in time, we believe there were certain things above the clouds that have now been debunked by science.
Right.
Right, but see, that's for people who don't believe like
Oh,
they
my
supposed
goodness.
to believe. Because
Bro.
wait, what I'm saying? Wait, hold on.
Bro, what are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, wait. If you tell me, if you say faith come by hearing, and you said that if you study that thing, it says the only way you're gonna see God is when you die. So anything you see while you living don't count. That's all I'm saying. If you won't, you won't see God until you die.
I disagree. I disagree with that.
I think, all right, so the teachings, if you want to take it that far, Coach, teachings come from generation to generation to generation. So it all depends on what you believe. I think what Black and Star just shared with you, it's you're comparing it to biblical or religion or your beliefs, right? But we all know if you go on a plane right now and the plane go above the sky and you're flying from FLL to O'Hare, Chicago, once you go above those clouds, you do not see a pretty gate up there. All right. And the astronauts, once they go in that space shuttle and they take off, once they leave the Earth, okay, they're in space.
Okay,
And
right over there. I'm gonna
space-
show you something. Right over there behind Mr. Black, there's
Yeah.
a camera right there filming me. You can't see that camera because it's there to be distinct. And the only way you're gonna get to know that it's a camera there, you're gonna have to have special access to get to the camera. So when you're a believer, you get special access to understand what you're talking about. So a non-believer could never get on the level what God is trying to show you.
Okay,
That's all right.
I'll hit you one more. I'm hit you one more.
Hit me, come on.
I'll hit you one.
Go ahead, Black.
So we can help.
We can do this all
We
day.
can help debunk you.
Yeah.
Right. So they say,
Who
right?
is they?
Whoever.
Okay, when you tell me who they is, I'm gonna tell you you're talking to a liar.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta tell me who they is. I don't go by no they.
You see,
Either you with
that's
them
why-
or you
that's
So,
why-
with
that's why you
gentlemen,
can't have
hold
a
on.
debate.
I really
All
want to
right.
make sure that we're bringing value to our listeners here, right?
Yes.
Because this is about intuition. And in spite of a religious belief or not even having a religious belief, what science is showing is, yes, we all can tap into our intuition. I'm gonna read a little bit based off of this Harvard research study, okay? And it says, despite popular belief, there's a deep neurological basis for intuition. Scientists call the stomach the second brain for a reason. There's a vast neural network of 100 million neurons lining the entire digestive tract. That's more neurons than what's found in your spinal cord, which points to the gut's incredible processing abilities. When you approach a decision intuitively, your brain works in tandem with your gut to quickly assess all of your memories, past learnings, personal needs, and preferences, and then makes a wise decision given the context. In this way, intuition is a form of emotional and experimental data that leads to basically a decision and a value, right?
Okay.
So-
I like that.
What I love, Black, what you said is, and you too, Coach, right? Being that anyone that is of faith, they tend to not necessarily need science to back up, the reasons why they believe certain things. What I'm thankful for living in this day and time is that science is catching up, thanks to epigenetics, physics, quantum physics. Now we are able to identify that things that we can't naturally normally smell. Sometimes when you're having an intuitive moment, you will smell something that you wouldn't naturally be able to smell. You'll hear things that maybe the normal, everyday person on any given day wouldn't hear. Those are the benefits and the blessings of being a human being, right?
Yes.
And that comes no matter what faith you guys decide to.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all a little
adhere
story
to.
about the only man that I know went into a grave and woke up a dead body. He told that man, he said, Lazarus, come out. And the story goes that the man that did that made that dead body come back. And then there's another story that goes on to talk about that same preacher that walked this earth, that one day he was in a tomb and he came out. That same preacher is the one I was talking about earlier that the lady went and touched him. That same preacher is that preacher that said, I must go. But on the day of Pentecost, it's going to be one that's going to come with you, that's going to give you intuition. It's going to be your keeper, going to guide you and direct you. If you listen to your keeper, you're going to be all right. That's the man I'm talking about. I don't know all these sciences you talking about, but until they can show me they can raise a dead body, I don't want to talk to them.
You can't. You never saw somebody raise a dead body though.
Say what now?
You never saw somebody raise a dead body though.
I said the preacher that walked this land.
Yeah, but you
No,
never.
the preacher.
But you never seen it.
I never seen it, but I
Yeah.
heard about this preacher called Jesus. You heard about Jesus?
But again,
They saw them Jesus.
I have a great
One
story
second,
That's the
about.
preacher I know about.
Hold on,
okay. You heard about the preacher
one-
Jesus?
One second, but I don't want.
I didn't ask you.
I don't want to debunk your story about your preacher Jesus because
No, that's the preacher I'm talking about.
But he couldn't. His name couldn't be Jesus.
You don't believe in Jesus?
No. His name could not be Jesus.
I say the story they say about him.
The story. There's a story.
I don't care what you call him. The story happened.
How
What you wanna call him?
How you know the story happened if you can't call
You know
my
what? I
real
feel
name?
like we need a whole session.
Hey guys,
Look, we're gonna take this to break.
we'll be right back.
Hey, man.
Look, they say never talk
After
about
playing
religion
some
at a
music
dinner
here.
table.
All right, y'all.
I guess
told
this
you
is
this on the
why.
way up, y'all. We doing it.
I'm just saying, you keep talking about somebody you saw, you ain't seen nothing.
I believed it. You ain't my makeup. You don't mute it. You smart. Black, you know I love you,
We
baby.
back, man.
Hey,
Happy
what we do.
Tuesday morning, everybody.
Hey, it's
and
Impact
Star,
Tuesday,
back
man.
to you, man. Well,
Yeah.
let's get back to cultural conversation.
Hey man, look,
Correct.
cultural conversation with a whole other direction. We started talking about life.
I said I struck a chord with y'all.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
good.
but you-
That's
well, you
what
know,
make this the On the Way Up show. We talk about real life stuff. Yeah.
Well,
See?
that's how you shut his mic down.
Yeah.
But Star, you said something in the break that's poignant about life, right? Is about perspectives and understanding. It's two topics that's always controversial, right? And as you start talking about concepts that are not tangible, when people can't really see, like you can't grab a pen to, it really has people's vision goes all over, and then they people sometimes feel offended that you infringing on their beliefs, right? So like just having that concept about having that intuition of knowing when, like Coach D said, knowing when he's gonna win the money, right? Now on a real easy plane, we all can relate to that, right? It's faith, it's belief. But when you start quantifying his faith or quantify his belief, it infringes on people's understanding. Like, wait a minute, because I tie that to, he ties that to, I'm just been lucky, or he ties into that God blessed me, right? Or just right time, right place, right time,
place at the right time.
Right.
If he cool, but somebody's gonna, they're gonna challenge that because no, it's God, or it's the Most High, or it's your time, right? Whatever they could, and because they try to equate it to their beliefs, so they can rationalize his be happy in his victory, but through their faith.
And that's a great point.
Right?
And that's why I want to bring this topic up for our listeners, because what we're seeing is that intuition does not have anything to do with the religion. So if someone of a religious faith is telling you that you cannot tap in, baby, don't believe them. In fact, intuition is like a muscle. The more that you use it, the more that you will be able to access it. So we all have an inclination, a gut feeling, or intuitive notions coming into this life, but we a lot of times will second guess ourselves. We're taught not to trust our instincts and our gut feelings, right? We need to see that tangible, hard data before we can move confidently in things, but you won't always have that sometimes. And if you want just a little extra nudge, because what I'm seeing is a lot of successful people are using intuition. In fact, a long list of inventors, engineers, researchers, business leaders, from Albert Einstein to Steve Jobs, they've all mentioned using their intuition and their gut feelings. The heavy hitters of the world right now, they're using their gut.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I was just about to bring up him.
Zuckerberg is big on intuitions, and that's part of his story. If you actually sit down and listen to, how he came up as a college kid who invented now what we all is known as Meta.
Yeah, but I don't think, I think because you guys are millenniums and black millennials. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Y'all are what we call millennials, and
what are you guys?
We're Generation X.
Okay.
So we came up with like Tom and Jerry.
I came up on Tom and Jerry.
Okay, so you remember?
I thought the baby boomers made Tom and Jerry.
Well. What I'm saying on Tom and Jerry, you remember it used to be an angel on one side and the devil on one side. Mm-hmm. And if you ever notice, when he went with the devil, it was a bad result. But when he went with the angel, it went good. So our generation was taught earlier what intuition was. We was always taught. My mom always told me, she say, you go with your first mind, because your second mind gonna get you in trouble.
Now, on that note, what studies are showing is that generally your first mind is correct. On the streets, we used to say, think long, think wrong. And there is some science to back that up. Usually your first inclination is the right answer. Also, you made a great point about being torn in two, right? Not knowing what voice to listen to. And I think as we're all learning to develop our intuition, there's two key things that we can do. First, start small. Just use your intuition on something that doesn't have a lot of risk associated with it, right? Like just intuitively pick out your outfit today, or intuitively park somewhere, intuitively sit with the crowd of people. Just follow your gut, so to speak, on things that don't have a high stake for you. When you start doing this and seeing the results, that will help you better develop and have trust and faith in your own gut feelings.
But and I'm not trying to interrupt you, but intuitively, the word you're using, if we don't use that word, can you give us in layman's term, what is that?
When you feel a hunch.
A hunch? Okay,
yeah.
Okay, now
something
hunch,
just
okay.
told me is what people say,
now we talking country, because you talking about intuitively. I ain't never said that word too many times.
It's gut feeling.
Yeah, when you have a gut
hunch.
feeling.
All right, got you. Thank you. All my listeners, intuitively mean a hunch, a gut feeling.
Absolutely. And then I know also sometimes we can get, gut, it'll feel like a gut feeling when we're afraid, right? Okay. If you're feeling insecure or upset. So a great way to be able to discern whether you're actually having an intuitive hit versus you're just being engulfed by fear or insecurity is to watch how the body is responding. Fear is going to respond in your body in a way that makes you feel minimized and clenched, constricted. Anger, fear kind of makes your body feels tense, and you'll feel sometimes an energy that wants to force you to do something.
But you said another word, discernment. So in my culture, we say God give you a spirit of discernment. Because remember earlier when I was talking about everybody, and I'm gonna go back to the quote of the day. But go ahead, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the quote of the day said, and that's why I went that way with that story. Go ahead.
Yeah, so just for all my people out there, when you're learning to develop your intuition muscle, I understand that you could be concerned, well, how do I know if this is my true gut feeling or if I'm just being afraid or insecure about something? Again, check your body. If your body feels tense, if it feels constricted, minimized, or you're feeling an energy that feels like you have to like force yourself to do something, that's most likely fear. That's not your intuition. If you're having self-critical thoughts,
Miss
right?
Lady Star, can I jump in right there?
You want to jump in?
Yeah, because see, the book I read, it said God didn't give us the spirit of fear. So
But as a human being, we all have
I'm trying
experienced fear. And a lot of times we can misinterpret
God didn't
our
give us a spirit of fear.
Sometimes we can misinterpret our fear as a gut feeling, right? And so this is why I want to help clarify for our audience that if you are feeling restricted, again, feeling tense in your body, that's fear. Also, we tend to get thoughts that are self-criticizing, that make us feel insecure. That's not your gut feeling. And
That's
the way
the devil, though, Star.
and the way to check your body for that is if it's a criticizing thought, a lot of times it's going to urge you to hide. It's going to urge you to conform.
So this is what I'm saying. Because earlier it says everybody's energy is not for you. That's why you're drained. Everything you just said was negative and draining. So if you around people that's draining your energy, you got to get from around them kind of people and go over there with the believers that feel like they living in paradise. And over there in Goshen, we ain't scared of nothing. See, when you put fear out there like we doing in this nation, we got a problem. And everybody running around fear, scared of COVID and scared of this, you still gonna die one day. So wait, Black, I'm on my high horse now.
But you
because
wrong,
y'all want
though.
to put all the doubt to the people, but you don't give them the good news. How do we get over the fear?
The good news
The
is
good
that
news, if
in
you
spite
have
of having fear, now that you're equipped with this new knowledge, right? Now that since you could check in with your body and say, oh, is this fear? Or is this really, in your words, the
intuition.
voice of God, right? Sometimes people can't discern where is this information coming from? Where are these thoughts coming from? Where is this gut feeling coming from? What I'm hoping to share today is that your body always knows. Your body will keep it real with you. If you're feeling upset and tense, kind of like how you looking right there now, brother.
No, I'm relaxed. No, baby girl. See, that's why for me.
Hey, Coach will give you that killer eye.
No.
You evil.
No, Coach.
It's
Dude,
Devil spirit right now.
Yo, he finds a way.
Not at all.
He finds a way. Yo, the man said. The man said he watched Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
And one shoulder was
The
God,
devil.
right? So if you use that logic on everything, the other thing that little sauce they were putting in our brain, one was wearing white and one was wearing black. The black guy was the bad guy, and the one
it was
white
the dark side, right?
It's like why like. I don't use those analogies to prove anything points for me because I grew up on that, and that was interjecting negative thoughts about black and white, right?
Oh, Mr.
So, but
Black.
Coach,
Go
actually,
ahead. I see y'all teaming up on me.
No,
y'all,
I
y'all
want
didn't
you
let me
to
get in
share
today.
your story because I realized we did a round table of how we've all had an experience with our intuition, our miracles, how God has blessed us in one way or the other. I wanted to hear yours.
Well, my story is simple. I was born with a hole in my heart. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So my daddy and my mama prayed for me. So matter of fact, my mama gave her life to Christ. That's the way they said it.
In my community, we call that voodoo.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
Wait, what?
wait, he called that voodoo.
What's voodoo?
Here's the thing. Now, this is how God worked, right? So God put all us around this round table.
Mm-hmm.
He think it's voodoo.
I'm sorry, what is voodoo? I missed that part.
That's
That's
what,
magic.
That's what.
No,
I'm gonna show you.
What are you referring to as voodoo?
He called giving their life to Christ, a God of what?
No.
No.
You
Sir,
said
sir.
they prayed over you and that fixed you, right?
No, not.
In
That's
my
not
culture,
what,
we would call that
sir.
voodoo.
No, sir. That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
See, you took it out of content.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm
No,
glad
I heard you
clar-
said-
Go
no,
ahead.
I said
They prayed
the
for-
doctor said
Right.
that I had a hole in my heart.
Big facts.
Okay, that's all I said. The faith of my father. My father said my son gonna be born whole.
Okay.
He told my mama, don't believe what the doctor say.
Mm-hmm.
Our faith is going to heal magic. That's why they call me magic. And if you want to know, Coach D, he really named me Black Magic. Because Magic got something to say. Because if Daddy dead and gone and I'm on the airways in 2024
Right.
telling everybody quit believing the lie, put your faith to work and raise your family.
So black magic in my community is voodoo.
It's called
Right.
voodoo.
So this is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is certain people believe certain ways. Like Coach D says, we're walking together. We can't split that pole. I don't believe that.
But that's why I want to bring
wait,
science, because we're all going to have a
But
different
I'm just
faith.
I'm trying to show her what I'm saying.
Okay.
But because that's my brother, I know.
Yeah, I don't believe that either, though.
No, I'm just saying though.
Well,
I know what you're saying, but because that's my brother, you like, bro.
I don't believe it's with the word
Superstition.
I don't believe in
that.
superstition.
Yeah.
So
but you do.
I wanted to hear your intuition story.
Wait,
I was trying to tell it, but y'all thought the hole in the heart was voodoo.
Okay.
He the one said it was voodoo.
No,
Okay.
no, he
Nah,
said,
Coach D said that.
No, he
Yeah,
said what
she-
he said was, if you can run the tape back, the man said when you said your mother
Prayed over me. That's voodoo.
No,
What he said?
You said your mother. What you said was your mother gave herself to God.
No. Okay. Let me.
That what you said.
Okay. Well, let me say it again.
That's what you said.
In the Christian faith, what they call Christian faith, the old school Baptist, the Church of God in Christ, you would have to say, I'm a born again creature. So you
Christian, right?
creature, not Christian, creature.
Oh, really?
Creature, yes.
That's the
This
term?
is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You don't understand what they say. I'm a born again creature. I accepted God into my heart. You are the head of my life. I let you in.
Behold, all
So
things are new.
so when you say that, that's saying I'm a new creature. I'm not of this world. I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. So that was instilled in me as a young boy. So when I tell people, I'm like, yeah, I hear what y'all saying, but I don't believe that way. Because all I believe is in the power of love. So God so
So
loved
you
the
don't
world.
believe, you don't believe science at all.
I believe in God made us and we smart enough to.
That's not science. You believe in science.
I believe in mankind. God made mankind. You ain't make this. You can't make yourself.
So you.
What I'm saying, anything we can imagine in our head, we call it science. There was not a Tesla 10 years ago. Somebody said it's going to be a Tesla. Now it's a Tesla. There was not an Amazon 10 years ago. Somebody imagined that in their head. Hell, we didn't have Highly Unique 10 years ago. This your vision.
But-
But God made you. So when you
Science
die,
is different.
I don't give a damn about no science. I believe about God.
So
what I'm saying is
answered
God
your
made
question.
man.
He don't believe in science.
No, I believe in man.
All right.
You believe in man.
You believe in man.
God made us. We create what we want to create. What part of that y'all don't understand?
But that's science.
Whatever you call it, I'm gonna go with what you call it. But he made you to create science. How about that?
Yeah. Well.
All right, then
Okay,
I still
so
win.
listeners, has this got y'all riled up? I want to know what
Oh,
y'all
you
thinking
different
out
turn.
there. Please slide into our DM. I promise you, we'll talk back and talk nice.
And they don't want
Hey,
to see
hey,
me,
if you
y'all.
don't
We're on-
believe,
we're
if
on
you don't
On the Way
believe
Up
in
Show.
science,
Look,
if you don't
look.
believe we can make it rain some part of the world and make it dry in some part of the world, you need to you are not woke. You still sleeping.
And if you
Let-
don't believe God made you to think of whatever brilliant idea you did to come up with that idea, you still gonna die.
I don't think I didn't say that.
I bet you gonna die.
I don't think I
Listen,
said
gentlemen,
that.
Alright.
I think that
You
we
s-
all should have our own unique opinions in love. I think that God and science can coexist, especially here on the Way Up show, right? Where we're all coming together to move in a more positive direction for our community. I hope that everyone here today understands that you have the power of intuition, and that power can help you become successful in life, no matter what your faith or religion is, or if you don't have one. On that note,
That was
y'all,
so beautiful,
what
Star.
you doing today?
Listen, Star, you know what I'm finna go do. I'm finna go read my Bible. I'm tired of y'all.
They get mad. We get more mad information.
What about you, Black? What you got going on today?
I'm gonna read a science book.
What about you, Coach D?
Man, I'm gonna read science book just like Black. I gotta learn if science is real or not.
Nah, there it is. So, ladies, Star, we gonna close with you. Take us home on this Tuesday, Impact Tuesday, Taco
Listen, you guys,
Tuesday.
it was always a pleasure to have you at this table with this discussion today. I felt like hopefully there was something that was took out of this, and let us know what that was. We're on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at On the Way Up Show,
Twitter,
and Twitter, X is in the house.
LinkedIn.
Yep.
We on every single social media platform, and I always love
Pinterest.
to see your comments. So we're going to continue this discussion on Instagram,
Yeah.
all right? Find us at On The Way Up Show on Instagram. Like I said, I promise we'll talk back and we'll talk nice.
Be blessed and
All
stay
right,
strong.
see you on Wednesday.